And a slider called strike 3 as he
Ya están así transmitiendo.
Here's the center field left fielder. Right on the inside black with the
Es para que Jonathan lo vea.
Right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Vaya, ¿para qué están ahí? Déjalo,
Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging.
Tiene el long
Grandal has it.
contrato, brother.
And he makes the throw to first. Trout is retired, and there's one away. So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, the legendary Hall of Famer Willie Mays. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Tiene el long con todo el mundo, en
Now
verdad.
at the plate, Cody
Claro, pero
Bellinger.
es que se
No
vaya
one
con
aboard
todo.
for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Here's the 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that out over the plate, he can get hurt with that pitch.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw onto the big
Diablo,
target
después
of
que me
Frank
pongo a
Thomas will
transmitir,
take.
que lechón.
In now, Frank Thomas. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that.
Yo.
And a swing and a miss by Big Frank. It's 0-2. I think it's safe
Señor,
to
la
say
cámara
he
que
wasn't
sale.
ready for the fastball.
Yeah, they set him up with that curveball on the pitch
Ah, que
before,
clave
and that
picheo,
one, they just
Diego.
blew right by him.
Cabrón.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Now at the plate, Matt Kemp. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Thomas on at first, nobody out.
Ah, mira esos picheos.
Even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
No, ese es
So here's
Bigron.
Francisco Lindor now.
The second baseman.
First offering on its way.
Pues, pero,
Now
¿qué
a
quieres
check
que
swing,
haga?
but he holds up in time. Ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit sharply on the ground. The second for 1 to Gehrig, and the double play ends the
Ya lo
inning.
viste, esa gestita afuera que le tira más que ni no me cantó el árbitro.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. Count set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
The count now at 2-1.
Y te escuché.
Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this
Diego,
guy
no
in the
tires
box, but
strike.
the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Diego, no tires strike,
Takes
mano.
ball 4. Leadoff man support here to begin the home half of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Mira, a ver, Diego no tira strike
Down the
haciendo
first
swing.
baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Está bien. Si tiras strike te voy a dar
Line
línea,
toward the
bro.
gap in
¿Qué
left
pasa
center. That
contigo?
gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the first pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ay.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw from shallow right will
Después
get him
va
at
la
first,
bestia,
but the
cabrón.
run will come
De
in to
bestia.
score. Here's Nolan Arenado. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball one. Big breaker that time as it catches the inside for a called strike.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
All even now, 2-2.
Arenado una vez ya. RBI.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And a fastball swung out and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So a man at third here with 2 gone and set to stand in perhaps the premier backstop of the last 20 years, the veteran Pudge Rodriguez. 0-1 pitch coming. 1-1. Gehrig at third with 2 away.
Era el like de verdad.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Yasmani Grandal.
That's popped up. Bregman is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Yo que tiro strike con cojones y Diego puja para tirar el strike, bro.
Steven Strasburg.
Steven Strasburg.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Alomar backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanley Ramirez.
Hanley Ramirez.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Cabrón.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Count even now at 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short.
Ay, me cago en la madre de Bregman. Va sentado, va sentado.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in the outfielder, Tony Gwynn. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Alomar will put this one away.
Pero cuarto bate, pues.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No balls and 1 strike. Well, it kicks off their half of the third. Back to the top of the order now. And standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First offering on its way.
Ay, bendito, pendejo soy.
There for strike 1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one, making 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The center fielder, number 24.
First pitch on its way. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-1 the count. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Le dijo en el cuadra y levanté un bombito pendejo.
He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Pero la zona estaba ahí, mira. A ver.
Riding in once again, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. And there's ball one. DeGrom leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 2-1. Hit in the air to center field. Gwynn on the move. He's there to make the play, and that will retire the side. So digging in now, Evan Longoria comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 ball game. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. First pitch coming, here it is. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. A ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And coming up, the still dangerous outfielder, Matt Kemp. But right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side.
Llevado más que yo, vete pa'l carajo.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Lou Gehrig. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. The man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Now digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Alomar. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. And a throw behind the runner at third. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
A dormir los 3 segundos.
Gehrig leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll get back in safely as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base.
Sí, sí. Este está viendo el juego.
2-2 to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué le echó?
Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3. This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute. Now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or 2.
Hombre, segundo y tercera.
Man at second here with 2
Después
away.
cojones y
And
nos
in next
explotaron
it'll
de
be the
tercera.
perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So coming to the plate, Bud Rodriguez. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. First pitch is a curveball that's inside.
No, va a seguir jodiendo. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa? Dale.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And the slider gets the call on the inside corner.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Ready with the payoff pitch. And how about this? You can set your calendar by how rare this is. A walk from Punch Rodriguez. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, bases loaded. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
You put yourself in this situation, you got to get yourself out of it. You got the pitcher at the plate, 2-0 count.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Ahí va atrás.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mike Trout. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You can tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Francisco Lindor, and they'll need him.
This will be the right place at the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
¿Cómo es?
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Cabrón, igual que la tuya.
Fouled away.
Es que ya que no veo el uniforme mío, pues toca ver el uniforme de él. Yo tengo offset, yo creo que.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan, not just up there swinging at anything that will throw towards home plate.
The catcher.
First pitch on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Liner in there for a base hit. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Strasburg.
Hace tiempo no me gana, pero pues, vamos a ver.
Ichiro Suzuki will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Pitch popped up. Arenado has a play. He's got it one away. Digging in once again, Hanley Ramirez. And error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Line drive to center field. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Digging in now, Tony Gwynn. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Count remains 2-2. Another try at 2-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time. And
Cuando dijiste lo del pez, lo dije ignorante. Sí, por la
Lugo, 6'4" right-hander comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Ready once again, Willie Mays, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Willie Mays. Now playing shortstop.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Qué puerco.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Yo tengo una taquilla extra ahí.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep.
Mira
His
ese
last
pinche.
AB certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of
Cabrón,
the
para el
yard this
concierto de
AB.
Bad Bunny.
1-1 the count now.
Digo, tengo taquilla ahí, vamos a ver si me la dan.
Ripped down the line. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell
Por
he
eso
was
es que estamos
definitely
diciendo,
late.
tengo otra
That
taquilla
breaking
extra
ball, the
ahí.
pitch before that heater right there,
Si queréis
definitely
conmigo,
threw
para
his
que me
timing
acompañen.
off.
The count now at 2-2.
No seas puerco que estoy transmitiendo.
Swinging for wrap number 1. Digging in the switch
Después lo
hitter,
ven.
Francisco Lindor. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-1 after the foul ball there. There he goes. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Mays, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Tiene que bajarse con Lou Gehrig, papi.
Lou Gehrig. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1.
Diego, ¿quién más?
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
La curvita está nasty.
2 out with the man at first. The next 1-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bellinger's under it. And the inning is over. Settling in now, Evan Longoria.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here.
pues,
Just the
mojón.
body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
And
Eso
it's
es peor
fouled away.
todavía.
Classic change of speeds right there.
Eso
Threw the hitter's
también
timing
está
off.
que yo lo
Got a
quiero ver.
late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Ay,
Got him.
Diego, qué
And that's the
espera,
third time we've
cabrón.
written a K next to his name in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded foul off to the right side. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball one.
¿Qué?
The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Marzo.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning start.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
That's Diablo, qué cabrón. Left. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Standing in, Frank Thomas. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 2 high. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out.
Te fuiste, cabrón.
Ready for another shot now, Roberto Alomar. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready.
¿Verdad? En marzo que es el concierto.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
En marzo que es el concierto.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
23. ¿Marzo qué es, Diego?
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And he tried to hold up that time. Appeal down to third and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
¿Me puedes decir en marzo
That's
qué
a
es?
tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go. And
¿Cuándo es para pedir mi taquilla?
Take a good swing at that one.
No, es que parece que los audífonos no le están funcionando ahora mismo. Entonces se le apagó el control y...
Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. At the plate, Nolan Arenado. He's a diamond player who represents one of the most fearsome power bats in all of baseball.
Mira, pero me puedes decir
And that
cuándo es el
fastball's
concierto.
taken but catches the outer third.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas.
Pero cabrón, pero dime cuándo es el concierto.
To sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 0-2 once more. He's running. Pitch inside the throw. Not in time as he steals second. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Ay, Dios.
At the plate, Pudge Rodriguez. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. On the outside black, good pitch called for a strike. Alomar, the runner at second with one away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bellinger racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with two men gone. Now batting, position with two gone. Christian Yelich will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Christian Yelich.
Blake Snell, the 6'4" southpaw, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. Rogers Hornsby will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at third. Here's the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Kemp looking up, and that one is gone. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And next will be a speed threat in the form of Mike Trout. 1-0 the count. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Count 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw onto the big target if Frank Thomas will take care of him, and that. Josh Hader is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he misses it. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. It was a walk in his last trip. And it's fouled away.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's got on-base. You have to start falling back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Yasmani Grandal. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And it's 1-2. Kemp stands at first with one out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on.
No, pa, porque es en las gradas, la taquilla me es de las gradas.
Good job of holding off on that swing.
So he racks up the swinging strike. Dustin Pedroia will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. Pedroia is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching, he's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end. Ken Giles gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Giles.
Stepping into the box, Willie Mays. He singled his last time up. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Willie Mays.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Digging in, Cody Bellinger. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He swings and misses. Throw down. The throw pulls him off the bag. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And another foul ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Fouled off. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard hit ball to second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Francisco Lindor. He went down on strikes last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Down the first baseline. Thomas scoops it up. The tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. First pitch on its way. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Hanley Ramirez hit the ball pretty well in his last.
Hanley.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB.
Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tony Gwynn. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Popped him up. Lindor
waits on it. Le he dado 1000 donas a Diego. Diego no va a tener patio.
Coming to the plate now, Evan Longoria. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Arenado's got it. Throw on to Gehrig, takes care of him, and that will end the inning. Stepping in, Lou Gehrig. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Josh Hader is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First offering on its way. High that time with the slider taken for a ball. Frank Thomas is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Oh, no, he let it eat him up. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
So stepping in, Roberto Alomar. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gwynn on the move. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Stepping up to the plate, Nolan Arenado. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. No balls and 1 strike.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher coming on now, and we'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Alomar leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Alomar is on his way home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Coming to the plate now, Pudge Rodriguez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And it's fouled away. Second and third here, 1 man out. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him.
Arenado rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Ken Griffey Jr. will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it's a foul ball.
Porque soy un abusador.
And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
No te da ni un homer.
1 out and a runner on second base.
¿Cuál?
Fouled off.
Ah, con Horsby.
Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Grandal shading to his right. 2 down.
Pero no te ha dado ni hit con Trout, yo creo.
Digging in to try it again. Mike Trout looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. But this will find.
Chico, pero ya esto se está acabando, tranqui. Esta es la última 3.
Kelly Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. From the stretch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Jansen is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time is looked at for ball 3. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another payoff pitch. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Now batting.
Striding in, Frank Thomas. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 to Frank Thomas. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
No, fue Gary Cole. Tigrón. Bueno, súmense en el de ustedes para verle y acostarme a dormir. Seis entradas nada más.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team.
Ahora eso son las 10 allá. 7, por los 7. Sí. A las 1:30 entro. A las 10. Hey.